Good morning. Welcome to this episode of Talking Trim. I'm Jonathon Skinner, and today we are looking at a set of front seat covers for the MGA Roadster and Coupe models. Now these are actually the De-Lux style competition seats, so they weren't fitted to all of the cars by any means. They were sort of an optional extra. The majority of the cars left with Roadster had their own version of seats which had vertical pleats. If I just refer to this book here, yeah, so you had the vertical pleats there on the Roadsters and the front to back on the cushion, although you can't see it there obviously. The Coupes had these horizontal ones here as standard, and then these were the competition De-Lux ones which had the horseshoe element to them. Yeah, there we are. So you had this horseshoe detailing and vertical pleats there. So the competition De-Lux, i.e. these seats here, were shared between the Roadster and Coupes on the cars that had them fitted as an optional extra, basically. Just bear that in mind. This particular set of seats has been done in full leather. We can offer a 3-tier option on our seats. We've got vinyl at one end of the scale, full leather at the other end of the scale, as per these seats here, and the middle option is what we refer to as leather face, which is commonly referred to as leather in the industry. That middle option there was original for a lot of cars of this era, including the MGAs. And that basically means that the majority of the parts that touch your body as you actually sit in the seats, they're normally leather. Things like for example on these, the horseshoe and the pleated panel. But then things like the retainers and the surrounds and the back panels, etc., they were normally vinyl. But for sake of clarity, these are full leather. So meaning everything in this is leather apart from the piping, which is leather cloth as standard where colours allow. Let's dive on in. So maroon, smooth leather. We can offer grained or smooth in most colours. We can also offer Connolly Vomel. Please refer to links in the description below. There's a lot of information down in the section below that I put up there with useful links to our website, including our leather gallery and area on the website, which gives a lot of background information on our leather. We like to make sure that everyone makes the most informed decision, so just bear that in mind. So yeah, please do look at those links below. So yeah, maroon smooth leather. What you get is all of these pieces here as part of the kit. These two pieces here are used to trim the metal surrounds of the frame, base frame. You then obviously get a pair of cushion covers which are handed, so you have a right hand and a left hand. Then you get a pair of backrest covers, but they are not handed, they are the same as one another. And then you get a pair of the backrest backs, which again are not handed. They're trimmed up on that millboard. Let's go into each of them individually. Obviously these are just pre-cut materials. Normally they'd be in vinyl, but because this is a full leather kit, we've done them in leather. We have the ability here to skive our leather as well, so we can thin it down, which we use our in-house leather skiving machine for, which is perfect for these sorts of things here because it allows you to get a nice neat finish around those tubular frames of these De-Lux style seats. The cushion covers, very distinctive horseshoe design on the De-Lux competition seats with the front to back vertical pleats. As with all of our seats that have pleats, they're genuine tuck and roll pleats. We use CNC computer technology to cut all of our pleating foams so that it has a consistent depth on the foam, and we also use it to cut absolutely all of our raw materials, so leather included, on this very clever and swish CNC machine that I'm currently on. I plan on doing a video on that, so do stay tuned for that one there. But yeah, after that, fairly normal design. You obviously have the retainer there, extended piping which allows you to pull during the trimming process, which obviously you can then chop away at the end. The side border elements there do have a top stitching detail on the inside area that meets up to the gearbox tunnel there. The underside, you have this calico scrim material which is used during the fitment process to pull the covers through the foams. The backrest covers, very similar concept. You have the horseshoe design, the pleats, you have the top stitching detailing, but that's actually on both sides on this one, on the surround there. And again, the scrim on the inside for trimming to the foams. And finally, you have these backrest panels. Now, these are different to the Roadster and Coupes, so do bear that in mind. They are different size and shape. So the material, in this case leather, gets glued to the backrest board. It then gets the piping trimmed and sewn onto it, and it's crucial to remember the gap of the seam of the piping here. It's deliberately done loose like that so that you can fit the tacks in between the board and the piping for trimming to the actual framework. Hopefully we're going to be trimming these seats, so I can show you that detail when it comes to that video there. But basically that's the whole idea of this piping, is to cover and hide the tacks so that they're not seen once in place on the board there, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, like I say, I think that covers everything. Please do look at the details below in the description, because I like to put a lot of links on there to our website of where to buy these products, but also useful links to other pages on our website which have a lot of information on it, links to other videos as well which might be quite useful, and also to photo galleries showing these parts supplied by us, fitted either by our customers or their trimmers, but showing the quality and workmanship of our work. Please don't assume that other companies go to these levels of depths and details. They do not, which is why a lot of them, if not all of them, do not have a YouTube channel showing these videos. So don't just assume that if someone else is offering MGA seat covers that they are going to be the same quality and workmanship of ours. They almost certainly will not. There's a reason we've got our reputation. There's a reason I do these YouTube videos, and it's to showcase our skill and workmanship and quality of raw materials, etc. Enough on that though. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, subscribe and share with other classic car enthusiasts out there, and be sure to tune in next time. Cheers.